There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good, MP.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Magic have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to 2K Sports and Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. The playoff picture really coming into focus now. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Magic. They've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Celtics, Walker out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Simmons in a 2-guard. Taking a look at Orlando. And what a dismantling we've seen in this series. These guys are locked and loaded and looking like future champions.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, there's still a long way to go in this postseason, but they're just too focused and too talented. This matchup likely ends tonight.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here's Rainman. Simmons defending. Up top, Tatum. Right wing. Here's Rainman. Walker pulls down the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Shot's good by Black.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Lively. He's guarded by Claxton. To the right side. Here's Rainman. And the jumper is good. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
So it's Boston now. The Magic making their last shot. Outside Simmons. 4 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Black. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's Rainman. It's good from about 19 feet.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
And here's Boston from deep. Here's Simmons. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Black passes to Brown. Now Simmons. Here's Black. Tatum pulls it in.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Takes a step back. Back to Ball. Pass to Rainman. To the inside. Puts one up from 19. Boston with a rebound. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Rainman. The wide open shot is on the money. Rainman's got 6 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Brown looking around. Pass to Simmons. Outside, Brown. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Orlando leading. Here's Rainman. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Brown with it. The three. The kick out to Simmons. Brown against Hachimura. Second chance effort. A rebound by Jason Tatum.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Simmons, the pass to Brown. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Magic. 3-point lead to the paint. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Rainman. On the wing, Tatum. Walker covering. Ball outside. They set the pick. There's the three. Here's Lively. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Simmons. The Magic making their last shot. Knocks down the triple.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The Celtics have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Hachimura against Brown. Three-pointer. Black, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Rainman, defended by Brown. Here's Rainman. Pass to Hachimura. Puts one up from 19. And another basket for Orlando.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Here's Black. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hachimura with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Rainman. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Up top, Brown. Hachimura covering. From deep. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Rainman. 13 points in the game. Hachimura, the pass to Rainman. Down low. Out to Hachimura. Here's Rainman. Simmons defending. Lets it fly. And it's Hachimura missing. Boston has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Screen by Claxton. Black passes to Claxton. Left side, Simmons. They set the screen. It's stolen away. Ball surveys the floor. Out to the right wing. Pass to Rainman. Oh, there's the alley.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now Brown. He has 6. From outside, off the mark. Inside, here's Tatum, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
When you've got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
For Boston, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Jason Tatum, 4th, and of course Keon Johnson,
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Orlando.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Rainman, the pass to Ball. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Lawson. And it's all from three-point range. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Rainman, that's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Celtics shooting around 40% early on here. Outside Young. Pass to Lawson. Ball with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's O'Brien. Walker covering. Here's Rainman. Now here's Ball. Here's Rainman. 15 points in the game. And the shot goes in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
McDaniels is checked in for Orlando.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And there's a pick. Pass to Brown. The three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Rainman. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Orlando. Here's Livingston. Robinson defending. And here's Brown for three. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Lawson's shot is off. For three. Rainman, that's good. Rainman's got 22.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 19 going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Ball. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Rainman in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Robinson. Here's Rainman. Fades. And another basket for Orlando.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Hey guys, Rainman in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He dropped 48 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And that one drops for him. Rainman's got 4 points this quarter.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter, and he gets that one.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And there are the Magic with another bucket.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Lawson. There's a screen. Here's Brown. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Now McDaniels. Here's Rainman, guarded by Young. Here's Rainman. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
And Boston calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Hachimura's checked in for Orlando. LaMelo Ball comes in for Ball. Here's Brown. Give him 8. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Lawson. 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Boston, no good that time either.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Count that bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Livingston. Here's Black. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Black's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Lawson from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Rainman. Simmons defending. And he gets the bucket. Rainman's got 10 points in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
They set the pick. Here's Lawson. Three-pointer. Rainman grabs the board. For Orlando, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Back to Ball from behind the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Brown passes to Simmons from the high post. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
With the step back. From the wing. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Pass to Lawson. Knocked away. Here's Rainman. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Lawson. Here's Livingston. Robinson defending. Livingston passes to Lawson. Robinson with the block. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the middle. O'Brien. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Claxton, he's checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Brown. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Rui Hachimura on top. Miles Turner is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Here's Walker. No points yet. Simmons with it. Pass to Claxton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Magic with possession. Inside. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 6 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Simmons. Puts up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Tatum. Here's Rainman. Tatum, a screen on Simmons. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Here's Black. Give him 8 points now. Walker passes to Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Outside Walker. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. And Ball will bring it up here for Orlando. Here's Hachimura. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Lawson. Pass to Simmons. Looking to win the run. The rebound by Turner. Orlando's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Tatum. Walker with some nice D. The Celtics shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Boston again missing.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
To the paint. Here's Rainman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
1:27 left to play in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Walker. He's off on that one. Tatum with some nice D.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see. Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw. Brown, he's checked in for Boston.
Number 97.
And he sinks the second. The Celtics shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Walker's shot is off.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Left side, Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
Rainman, the pass to Lively, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Simmons, knocks down the step-back J. He has 7.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
The kick out to Ball. And there's the screen. Here's Rainman. And it's Orlando with another.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And the Celtics in possession here. And here's Brown. He's got 10. Good on the bucket.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
And so it's Orlando just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment.
Good start.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Orlando Magic.
Sometimes we talk about a team imposing its will. This is what it looks like. Just the rebounding discrepancy here, pretty shocking, Shaq.
I was on a few teams, and you were on a few teams that really did impose their wills. Crush your opponent's spirits. It's a great feeling to be on the bright side of that equation.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Boston shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Nicholas Claxton out there with Walker. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Simmons in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. The jump hook. Lively grabs a miss.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Simmons, the pass to Brown. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Simmons has got 10 points in the game.
He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the 3 when he's on.
And it's Tatum missing. Now here's Simmons. The D's right on him. Shot's good by Black.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Rainman, that's good.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Black passes to Simmons. Outside, Brown. Pass to Black. From deep three-point land. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Rainman. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Brown against Hachimura. Right side Brown. Pass to Walker. Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. Clock at 4. Ball with the rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Tatum. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Here's Black, hounded by Ball. Black passes to Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. Lets it fly from 18. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. The shot won't fall. Walker with some nice D. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Over Hachimura. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Rainman to the inside. Tatum. Oh, nice D from Walker.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Brown. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brown's got 14 points.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Down low. Here's Lively. And he gets it to go.
Assisted by number 97.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Simmons looking around. Pass to Brown. Here's Black. Fires the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Here's Rainman. 43 points in the game.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Here's Black. Outside Walker. Here's Black. He's got 13. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Simmons missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
That free throw, no good.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And he's good on the second. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside, Brown. And the layup is good off the glass. 16 points for him.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Lets it fly. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Hachimura against Brown. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Brown's got 19 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
To the wing, right side. Rainman, the pass to Ball. Here's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, and there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Black. Back to Simmons. The 3 is up. And the Celtics another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Magic have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Driving in. The kick out to Ball. To the paint. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 15.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Simmons. Lets a floater go. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Rainman. Simmons defending. Tatum with it. Here's Rainman. He has 45 points, and the shot's good.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here's Black, hounded by Ball. Black passes to Claxton. Pass to Brown. Shoots. And it's Boston scoring again.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Rainman. Ball outside. Hachimura outside. They set a pick. Back to Ball. Launches a three. Kept alive by Orlando. 4-3. And it's Hachimura missing. Boston has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Pass to Claxton. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Rainman. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Ball passes to O'Brien. Shoots it from the high post. Boston with a rebound. A minute 29 left in the third. And it's Simmons with the jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Young, the pass to Lawson. It's Brown on the wing from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
To the middle. Pass to Rainman. 54 seconds left in the third. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
The Celtics shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Here's Lawson. Takes a three. The rebound by O'Brien.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Ball. McDaniels passes to Rainman. Goes up from the top of the key. And he comes up with a bucket. Rainman's got 49 in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the Magic pushing it up now. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside, Brown. The three ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic...
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Collins passes to Ball. Here's Rainman. The fader. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Celtics have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. On the court for the Magic, we've got Miles Turner. John Collins out there with McDaniels. And it's Ball, and it's Rainman in at the 2.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Inside, Turner. Pass to Rainman. Clock at 6. Tries again. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Simmons. Down low. Here's Walker.
Yes! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Turner, a screen on Simmons. Pass to Turner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Black passes to Walker. Now Simmons. Jacks up a 3. Ball with the rebound. Here's Rainman. Walker covering. Collins with a screen on Walker. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
The Celtics have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Black passes to Claxton. And here's Walker. Collins defending. Walker's shot is off.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Turner. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Boston has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Simmons, the pass to Black. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now here's Ball. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. And he drives in, and they pick up 2.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Rainman. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Black. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the left block. Brown, no good. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Magic. Here's Rainman. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Brown against McDaniels. Brown, no good. Orlando has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Rainman, the pass to McDaniels. Up top, Turner. Here's Rainman. Walker covering. Rainman, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Magic making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Magic substitution, number 50.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Simmons. Here's Black. Fires from deep. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Black's got 10 points here in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Rainman. Simmons defending. Morris outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And what a huge performance it was for Rainman.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Ball no good. Boston's shooting around 53% in the fourth. Brown against Morris.
Magic foul, number 97. Third personal foul.
Free throw good. Simmons.
At the line, Simmons.
And both free throws good for Simmons. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ball. Here's Rainman. Simmons defending. 6 to shoot. Now Collins. Walker covering. The three from Ball. Boston with a rebound. Now Simmons. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots from 12. Collins with the rebound. Here's Rainman. Ball outside. And so the Orlando Magic win the series and will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.